All right? Shalom, shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. To speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, coming back to deliver us from this last captivity, right, and destroy our enemies, man. So first and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Akakodash. Double honors to the apostle, those who great millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you. I keep out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity, man. All right, let me start with this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 30. He that is not with me is against me.
Right, this is what the Lord said. He who's not with him is against him. So anyone who doesn't believe in this truth, first of all, you got to be an Israelite, and then you have to believe in this truth. If you don't believe in this truth, you're an enemy to the Lord, man. Point blank, period, man. Okay? Go ahead.
He that is not with me is against me.
If you're not with the Lord, and starting with his men, because men are out here, right? Then guess what? You're not, then what? Go ahead.
And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad.
That's it. Right? So it's either you're on that side of the Lord or you're not. Point blank, period. There's no in between, man. Give me that double-minded man. All right? Hold on, read yours. All right.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, and verse 32, and verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another.
Yes, that's right.
As the shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
So he's going to separate the people. He's going to separate and pick who he's dealing with, man. All right, first of all, if you're not an Israelite, you're already outside of the box. Yeah. But if you're an Israelite that's not of the elect, you're still outside of the box, man. Okay? And you're going to be destroyed. All right? So this is not just because you're an Israelite or a so-called black person, Latino, Native American, all of a sudden you're going to make it. No. You're going to have to get judged. All right? Anyone who's not with the Lord right now is going to be judged in a brutal manner, man. Okay? Especially coming up into the times that we're in now. All right? We're getting ready to come to the finale of judgments, man. All hell is about to break loose in this place, man. Okay? So guess what? Judgment is gonna have to take place for these people. Give me that, I will bring your delusions upon you. Things that people never thought of is gonna happen in this world, man. You know? Okay.
This is the book of Zechariah 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
This is mainly dealing with America, all right? 2/3 of the nation of Israel that's in America, because that's where the greatest deliverance is going to be. If they're not with the Lord, they're going to die. They're going to be cut off. All right, go ahead. Keep on that.
This is it says that it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right, 2/3, go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
1/3, which is the elect, is going to be delivered. Okay, and that's going to be the remnant that's going to be left. All right, go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Okay, go ahead with the precept word.
This is Galatians 6 and verse 16. It says, and as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy, and upon the Israel of the Most High.
Anyways, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Read that again. Put some ice in it, you know? Forehead. Go ahead, bro.
Galatians 6 and 16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy, and upon the Israel of the Most High.
Upon the Israel of the Most High, the Israel of God. There's a difference, man. There's regular Israelites, and then there's an Israel of God. See, the Lord is not dealing with the Israelites that are not the Israel of God. Meaning, you're not of the elect. You don't know the truth. Okay? The election have obtained it. Go ahead, with the precept. You got another precept that I asked for?
No, but I got some.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all
Matter of fact, go up to like 4. Go up to 4 and read it.
This is the book of Romans 9 and 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
You see, Paul said he wished he could have went upon the cross for his brethren, which are Israelites. Man. So Paul didn't fear death. Paul was one of the men that didn't fear death. So go ahead.
Who are Israelites?
Even when it was his time to go, he said, "Yeah, let's go, man. I want to get this over with." You know, Go ahead.
who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises.
Right, so all these things pertaineth unto the Israelites. Salvation, the promises, the covenants, that's all to the Israelites. Man. All right? Go ahead.
Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
And for whose are the fathers, and for whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach Yahushai came.
Right.
Who is over all. God bless.
And he came according to the flesh, or he's saying it's according to the physical seed of Israel. All right? But even within the physical seed, there's a separation, man. There is a separation. There's many separations in this world. Even amongst the heathen, there's separations, man. There's levels to different heathens, man. Certain heathens are going to be kings, certain heathens are just going to be peasants of that particular nation. All right? Matter of fact, give me Matthews 1 and 21 real quick. All right? For you Christians that don't understand that the Lord is come for all nations, man.
This is the book of Matthew 1, verse 21.
Yep.
It says, and she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushai.
Yep.
For
What
he
does Yahushai mean? It means he is the deliverer. Shalom, bro. Shalom. He is the deliverer. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, for he shall save his people from their
He
sins.
shall save what? His people from their sins. Not the whole world, man. He's not coming to save all these nations, man. He's coming to save his people. First of all, that's why World War III and all this is going to pop off, is because of he's going to be pleading for his people. Not because he wants to save all the nations, man. Why do you think that thing is brewing up? And we told you already. We told you that was going to happen. We told you that the state of Israel was going to be the one to start World War III. We told you that years ago, man.
That's right.
I was out here like 6 years ago saying the same thing. Your apostle's been out here 30 plus years talking about that, man. The same thing that's happening is what we've been saying, because we are the prophets. Not these damn Christians that don't know anything about the Bible. They still think those are the people. They still think those are the people of God, man. Oh, pray for Israel. First of all, man, they have the strongest military in the Middle East. Why the hell would you need to pray for them? Okay? They're not the underdogs in that situation. And who does the Lord deal with? He deals with the underdogs, man. His people right now are the underdogs in the earth. Anyways, go ahead, bro. Salaki, what did I ask you? Okay, let him read this.
It's Isaiah 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed or confounded, world without end.
Right, world without end. Okay, so that means the true Israelites, they're not going to be confounded. Okay, what's the point of that? Israel, read that again.
Now, this is Isaiah 45 verse 17.
Yep.
But Israel shall be saved.
But Israel shall be saved, not any other nation. Go ahead, and you got to get Joel.
And the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Right, that means what? Our rulership is never going to end. Okay, that word world there doesn't mean the planet Earth. It means age. An age. What's an age? A time of rulership. See, there was the age of the Babylonians. There was an age of the Greeks. There was an age of the Romans, age of the Persians, age of the Egyptians, which was their rulership span. So our rulership is never going to end under Yahushua. This is the difference between us and the other nations. Because we're going to be ruling in righteousness. Go ahead. Yes, you can pass. Yes, of course. Go ahead.
That's all real quick. Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
And what? They're going to what?
Take the kingdom.
Who's going to be the main, our leader in battle, in other words? The Lord, Yahushua. The Heavenly Father's Son. He's going to come and break the clouds, and he's going to come and make war against these armies.
That's right.
That's what he's coming. He's going to come in the midst of World War III. That's right. You think all is going to happen in 20 years? No, it's going to. You don't see World War III growing up. You don't see it. Are you blind? Can you not see? All right. The Lord is going to come in the midst of World War III. Okay. Basically, he's coming to finish the job, man. Matter of fact. Hold on deck. 2nd Ezra 13. Right.
It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Right.
And possess the kingdom.
First of all, let's deal with who the saints are. Who are the saints? Are the saints every nation? Get that real quick. The saints are not every nation. The saints are one nation, one race of people, man. That's our people, man. The Israelites, man. Go ahead.
It says,
Go read that again. Go ahead.
but the saints of the Most High
The
shall
saints,
take the
meaning
kingdom.
the sanctified ones, the clean ones, the purified ones. Go ahead,
This is
read
the
that.
book of Psalms, chapter 148 and verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people.
What does the horn represent? The power. He's going to exalt our power, starting with his son Yahushua. Go ahead.
The praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
Read that, even of who?
The children of Israel.
That's right.
The children of Israel.
Sometimes you got to do it like these other camps, man. Okay? Speaking about the Israelites. The saints are the Israelites. Mother Teresa was not a saint. She was a damn Edomite. She was the devil in Satan. All right? These people that they put saint this, saint that, because they started a foundation, that doesn't make you a saint. You have to be a saint from blood. That's right. You understand what I'm saying to you? Go ahead, bro.
But the saint,
Okay, there's more. Go ahead.
The children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord.
That's right. Go ahead.
it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Right, and this is not a joint rulership where we got to go consult with the Egyptians, we got to go consult with the Persians, we got to consult with the Edomites. No, we don't got to. We're not going to be consulting with anybody in that time. We're going to tell them what to do, and they're going to do it. They're not going to ask us no questions. They're going to tell you, shut up, sit down, all right? Unless you're not going to get no rain, because we're going to show them the right way to rule, the right way to live. We're going to deal with justice, and by the way, we're going to be dealing with these affairs of these other nations. Let's say Moab has an issue with Ammon. We're going to say, okay, they're going to come to us. We're going to say, what was the issue? Such and such took such and such land, and this and that. We're going to assess the situation. No, that land always belonged to them. Go back to the ancient world, boom, 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 Ammon had that land. And they're going to have nothing to say after that. Okay, that's it. We're going to make sure that we dictate and rule in justice and righteousness, man. Unlike the so-called white man. Because he doesn't rule in justice and righteousness. He rules in wickedness, bribery. Okay? You have enough money, you can get away with the crime. You have a certain look, you can get away with a crime. That's not justice. That's not righteousness. That's wickedness on all fronts. See what I'm saying to you? Well, hold on, Salaki. That's why them small hats over there, they've been bombing them Palestinians for how long? And now as soon as something happens, oh, look at this madness. They're evil. But no one has nothing to say about what, a lot of these people don't have nothing to say about what they're doing, especially the media. Why? Because that's the psychological warfare they placed on these people, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Habakkuk 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth.
Right. What law is slack? The laws of the Most High. Go ahead.
For the wicked doth compass about the righteous.
Right.
Therefore wrong judgment proceeds.
So don't expect no righteous judgment in this place, because the wicked is ruling. As long as the wicked is in rulership, there shall be no righteous judgment, man. Okay? Matter of fact, get Job 9 and 24 real quick just to add on to that.
This is the book of Job. Job 9 and verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth was given into who?
The hand of the wicked.
The wicked. That which is a nation of people. People think there's some guy that's in the back, he's the wicked, he's the Antichrist. No, the wicked is a race of people, a nation known as the Edomites. The Lord the Lord deals with balance. He made a nation he loves, and that is made to be righteous. He made a nation he hates, that is created to be wicked. And you cannot change the wicked to righteous. Right. You could actually change the righteous to wicked. Yeah. But you can't change the wicked to righteous. Oh, get me that scripture where the Lord said, if something is holy and it touches something and it becomes unclean, give me that. You could defile something, right? If you got a holy, a clean vessel, you could put it in the dirt, right? You could put it in doo-doo and rub it around, but you can't take that doo-doo and make it clean. You understand what I'm saying to you? So the Edomites are likened unto that doo-doo, all right? And we're likened unto that clean vessel that our people have been corrupted by the wicked. They've been dirtied and filthy by the mindset of the wicked. Oh, get me that? The more righteous than his neighbor. But hold on, get that scripture. You got that scripture yet? Let me know when you find that, brother. Go ahead, bring it on out.
Finish Job 9?
Yep. Okay, I finish it off, and then jump right to that. Go ahead.
It says, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yep.
He covereth the face of the judge thereof, if not where and who is he?
Right, so the wicked is in rulership. The righteous are not in rulership. Okay? Well, you can see by how all the laws that are going forth in the earth right now. Are they laws according to the Bible? Did God tell you to have gay parades and to promote homosexuality to the children? Did he tell you to do that? No, that's against the laws of the Bible. So how can these people be the people of God?
That's right.
Did he tell you to put these women in positions over men? Is that according to the Bible? No, it's not. That's opposite of the Bible.
That's right.
Go ahead, man. This is hold on, but read that one. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 12 and verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
The righteous, being the Israelites, are more excellent than the other nations. Go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
But their ways have seduced our people into being wicked, man. Look at Jake, man. They become wickeder than the wicked.
Yeah.
Okay? You understand what I'm saying to you? They'll rob you in a minute. They'll kill you for some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They move in a way that they didn't used to move like that as a whole before, man. Jake had some type of brotherly love before these devils came to be around us, man. You understand what I'm saying? Even going back into America, right? There was a time where you wouldn't see a homeless black person because other black person would take him into their house, even in America. Now look at them in America. Look how Jake is acting. Look at how our people are acting in America. You understand? So what has happened? The ways of the wicked has seduced them, man. And when did it get worse? When did it get worse? After what? After integration. That's when things went all the way downhill. After integration. Because they set up a man named Martin Luther King to poison your mind. That's why they promote him to you every year. Because what did he do? He wanted to bring you with them, right? To say like they're your friends. But in the midst of that, they started to have control of your school system. They started to take over those businesses that you had in control, right? Right? Your food, okay? Your music, and the education and music alone could could transform a culture.
This is Jeremiah 5 and verse 28. It says, "There are waxen fat. It says they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked."
Right, this is speaking about our people. Our people have now what? Overpassed the deeds of the wicked. They done took the ways of the wicked people and they done surpassed them with it. Okay? You understand? All the ways all that culture that they had, all that brotherly love, that family oriented mind state has went out the window. They're following the ways of Esau Edom. And how does Esau move? He moves based on individualism. That's how he runs his societies. Individualism. It's not about family. It's not about the future. It's about what you can do for yourself. Go ahead, man.
It says,
and it's not about right or wrong. It's about getting to money. How do you get the most profit? Okay? What did the Native Americans say about the so-called white man? They said that he holds nothing sacred. Man. What does it mean he holds nothing sacred? I mean he'll do anything for gain. It's to the point where the Gadites, they were writing letters to other natives to say, listen, watch out for these people, man. They don't care about what's right. They'll just destroy you. And if you have anything valuable, hide it.
Quick.
If you have anything valuable, any gold, any silver, hide it. Because if they find out you have anything valuable, any metals, anything valuable, they will kill you and your family and take it, man.
That's right, brother.
That's the mindset of Esau Edom, man. That's how they operate. Well, that's what they're doing to the Palestinians right now. But they're putting it under the guise of they're being attacked. Oh, no, we're the victims here. You see what I'm saying? That's how they operate, bro. It's the same game. The game never changes, man. Nothing prolific that they're doing, bro. They did the same thing to the Native Americans. They did the same thing to the so-called Negroes, man. They have to demonize before they destroy. That's how they work. Oh, they're savages. They're distant. Wait a minute. Christopher Columbus said they were super nice.
Yeah.
He said that they were giving them all free stuff, helping them farm. How did they become savages? It's called propaganda, bro. Go ahead, bro.
This is John 10 and verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not but for to steal."
Oh, hold on, read that again.
John 10 and verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy."
This is in his nature. The thief is coming to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Go ahead.
And I said, like, I am come that they might have life,
That's right.
and that they might have it more abundantly.
But Yahweh Shai has come so that we can have life.
That's
Yahweh
right.
Shai is going to, first of all, he's giving us life through the Holy Spirit, understanding his truth. But he's coming to transform this kingdom completely and take the wicked out of rulership. Take this villain out of rulership.
That's right.
Because this is the villain. Okay, you got Dr. Evil ruling the earth right now, man. Okay? Go ahead. Oh, that was it on that? Go ahead, brother.
This is Ecclesiasticus 36, so like 36 and verse 26.
Yep.
It says, who will trust a thief well appointed
Right.
that skippeth from city to city?
Right, and that's what these Edomites are. They're thieves that skip from city to city. Anything they do, especially when they put it in the news like that, they're constantly pushing the news, there's an agenda behind it, man. Every time.
That's right.
Okay? You know how much news you know how much things that are going on right now that are newsworthy? There should be breaking news all around the world that they don't put in the news. They want to build their narrative, man, so that they can do what they want to do. You understand? So it's all based upon, at the end of the day, thievery, subversion, okay? Wickedness. Right.
It says, who will trust a thief well appointed that skippeth from city to city?
Right.
So
They came to Canada, took this land, they jumped to Australia, took that land. They jumped to Haiti, took, put them in captivity, or brought them in captivity there, took who was there? The Arawak Indians. Put them in slavery, destroyed them. Okay? The Taino Indians up in the land of Puerto Rico. Basically, they exterminated every Taino on that land. And they had to import other Tainos to repopulate, because they exterminated the people there. Why? Because of all the riches that were there.
Tainos, that was where the Haitian was?
No, not even there. Tainos that were actually on the land of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
They exterminated all of those ones. And that's the tribe of Ephraim, man. Those are the sons of God, man, that they exterminated, man. You see that? But there were still other ones, but on that island they destroyed all of them. So does he think he's not gonna have to pay for this, man? Think that's it? No, that's not it, man. The Most High has a judgment for that, man. Go ahead, bro.
it says, that skippeth from city to city.
Uh-huh.
So who will believe a man that hath no house and lodgeth wheresoever the night taketh him?
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11 and verse 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth.
This is how Esau rules, man. Matter of fact, give me a continuous stroke. All right? This is how Esau rules. He rules with great oppression. It started, when the turn of real oppression came? You can say the Greeks, but really the Romans, man. Right. They really came in with their excessive taxes. That's why there was so much revolts in the Roman Empire. You always hear about the zealots. And a lot of the people that followed the Lord were zealots. Meaning originally a zealot was someone. Look up the term zealot. Look up in the Webster dictionary. Look up the term zealot. A zealot was someone who would come up against the Roman Empire physically. They would try to fight them physically, kill the soldiers, because there was constant revolts because of the excessive tax that the Romans were doing. What we're in right now is nothing but the revival of that Roman Empire. So let me also get Daniel's second chapter after that, but you got a little bit more on that? Okay, go ahead.
It says, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression, and so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth hast thou not judged
with deceit. What's one of the deceits they have? They're saying that they're the people of God in the land. That's a deceit. That's called identity theft. Okay, they took our identity and they're saying they're us, and they're using that claim to them being us as the reason why that land belongs to them. They have right to that land. You understand? So that's all deceit right there. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 41. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth.
They have not judged the earth with truth. Go ahead.
For thou hast afflicted the meek, and thou hast hurt the peaceable.
Well, you see what they're doing over there now. That's an example. Those are not, for the most part, those are not Israelites, although you have Israelites amongst the Palestinians. Okay? Guess what? Look what they're doing to them. Okay? They're cutting off their water, cutting off their electricity, cutting off this and that. And they're already in a bad position. You understand? They've always been in a low position compared to them. Right? So this is how Esau operates, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit.
Yep.
And hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
And cast down the walls of what?
Such as did thee no harm.
What do we do to these guys? What justifies all that hate they got for you so-called black people, man? All the hate, the lynching. What justified that? Did you put them in slavery? Huh? Or did they put you in slavery? Huh? Did they steal your land? Or did you steal their land? What's all the hatred about? See, it's in them, man. The hatred is in them. Read that again, brother.
It says, for thou hast afflicted the meek and hast hurt the peaceable.
Yep.
Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwelling of them that brought forth fruit.
You destroyed the dwelling, meaning the homeland, the home. Okay? Listen, it's the same. They never stopped doing it. Say, oh, that was the past. They ain't stopped. They're doing it right now. Through propaganda. They're doing it right now. Okay? Go look at Libya before the Americans got there, and Libya after. Okay? When Gaddafi was in there, it was a great place to be. Okay? When you got married, they gave you what, $20,000, right? Free health care. They had if you were sick and they couldn't deal with it in that land, they would actually pay to export you to the best doctors. They actually cared about the people. Okay? But as soon as the Americans got in there, what happened? It turned to a graveyard. Go ahead, man.
It says, and has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
Right. So they come and they attack people that have no issue with them. They didn't do nothing to them. Okay? They came to this land. They stole the land from the Native Americans. When you look at what Christopher Columbus said, he said they were such a nice people. We could put them all in slavery. That was his mindset. He didn't say, yo, let's have a brother, let's share and do this. No. We could destroy them and put them in slavery. That was his mindset. And you talk to these so-called white people, they'll try to justify it because they have the same mindset. Go ahead.
Verse 43, therefore is thy wrongful dealings come up to the highest.
Woo! Their wrongful dealings have went up to where? The highest. The most high. He's seeing it. See, what we're doing, we're reading the sentence.
That's right.
We're reading the sentence. We're bringing out the accusations. Okay? That's what we're here for. That's what the prophets are all about. We're bringing out the accusations. We're reading it in the book. The next step is the judgment. This is why they want to get rid of us. And this is why eventually they're going to start coming at us with complete violence. Right. They're going to demonize us, then they're going to come with violence. Watch. You guys just watch. You guys that are outside, you guys are going to watch and see them come up against us and say they're terrorists and this and that. We got to get them off the streets.
That's right. Put our face on TVs.
Yeah, the face on the TVs. And then they're going to justify, we're going to put them in concentration camps and they're going to kill certain of us, certain prophets. Because this is what's prophesied, man.
That's right.
See, they don't do that now because of democracy. Right now, it's not martial law, it's not, but they have things in the books which would justify that. Especially when you're considered a domestic terrorist. Okay? See, Esau's been preparing for these things, man. This man is the serpent. He's been prepared. He's not stupid. Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Therefore is thy wrongful dealings come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty.
Okay.
The highest also has looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled.
That's when Yahweh Shai comes back. He's going to end these proud times, these wicked, evil, proud times. And he's going to set up a righteous government. Okay? And the earth is going to go back to a beautified state, as in the Garden of Eden, with our people ruling, with your meat inheriting the earth, man.
That's right, brother.
And it's going to be a complete paradise, man. All right? Sickness is going to be down. Even these other nations are going to live hundreds of years more than they are now.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, man. You're not going to get old and your back hurts and this hurts and that hurts. No, you're going to die. Listen, Caleb died in his strength. Moses died in his strength. Don't you know Caleb was going to war in his 90s? Do you know he's a strong, valiant, fast, quick man in his 90s? Listen, we're going back to that. The earth is gonna be renewed, man. Salakia, man. Oh, I know. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Go ahead. Go. What you got, bro? What you got? Yep, bring it on out.
This is Revelation 21 and verse 4. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor
Read
crying.
that again, please.
Oh, the Lord,
Jay
Yahweh.
Israel needs to hear that.
Shine.
Read that again.
This is Revelation 21.
Read that again. Go ahead.
Revelation 21 and verse 4.
Yep.
It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
He's gonna wipe away all tears from our eyes. Man.
That's right.
All tears from the Israelites' eyes, man. All sorrow, all pain is gonna go away for our people, man. This is not, and this doesn't include all the nations of the world. No, this is for our people specifically. The Israelites, the ones who need it. But most importantly, the ones who are His people, because there's certain other nations that need it, that are through. But He only cares about His people. Give me Zechariah 2 and 8. Go ahead.
It says, wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain.
Then we're not going to have any more pain. You're not going to so as much as stomp your toe in the kingdom. That's not going to happen, man. You know? And if you do, you're not going to feel it. All right? Because there's not going to be anything called pain for us as Israelites. We're going to have those new bodies. All right? The Spirit is going to be dealing with us on a whole nother level. Everything we want is just going to happen. Okay? Everything you want is just going to happen. Any food that you were thinking of, I feel for this, it's going to be made already. The Spirit is going to have it already made. The servant's going to pull up, what do you think about shepherds? Whatever, man. When you think about macaroni, you think about this?
Macaroni?
When you think about whatever, a pastry. Oh, yeah, it's the Spirit. I was just thinking about it.
I ain't even know macaroni in the kingdom, bro.
That's how it's going to be for us, man. See, Jake doesn't understand what we're out here fighting for. Man. They think it's some low-level move. Yeah, to get these people upset. No, this is, we're fighting for the kingdom of heaven. We're fighting for the glory that comes with it, the everlasting, man.
Yeah. Macaroni and
It
cheese.
says, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
That's it, bro. You got something?
This is Zechariah.
He got something.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet
Read
speaking,
that again, please.
Isaiah 65 and 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer.
Before we even pray to the Lord, He's going to answer our prayers. We're not even going to necessarily need to pray because He's going to answer it anyway. Whatever we're about to think about, whatever we're thinking about, boom, the Lord's going to have it prepared for us, man. Because we're His people. Get me that? So, well, you know it, my badger skin. Put the badger skin over you. But hold that on. Just hold it on deck. You're going to get your precept. All right? Because what? He's going to bring His people on a higher level. He's going to bring us on the highest level. Go ahead.
So like real quick, the scriptures even speak about how that the Most High is going to be dwelling in the midst of the Israelites.
That's right.
That's why Revelation speaks about how that we need neither sun nor moon. Represent what? Yahweh is going to be in the midst of us, man.
Right.
That's why whenever you think about something, it's going to be right then and there, man. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah.
But right now we got like angels around us. But we're going to have the presence of the Most High around us. This presence is gonna be amongst us. There's a difference. There's levels to this. Go ahead.
Isaiah 65 and 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer.
Yep.
And while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
That's it. That's it. So anything you think of, the woman you like, I like. First of all, things you don't even know that you like in this kingdom because your mind is not open enough to know what your favorite taste is, your favorite smell. Your mind is not open enough yet. When we get those new bodies, our minds is going to be opened up. There's certain things that are tailored to our spirit. You know what I'm saying to you? There's certain women that are tailored to our spirit. That's right, bro. That's right. There's certain foods that are tailored to our spirit. That's right. That the Lord is going to allow us to deal with, man. Okay? Colors. You know that we're going to have our houses made in, you know what I'm saying? Animals that we connect with on a higher level. You know what I'm saying too? like leopards. Right? They're connected on a higher level. All right?
Right. This is Psalms.
And probably there's animals we don't even know about that we don't even know that we can never. You know, there's so much things, so much layers. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm 16 and verse 11. It says, "Thou wilt show me the path of life, and thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore."
It's going to be pleasures forevermore. It's not going to be a such thing as I'm bored. That's not going to exist. That's for this place. There's not going to be a such thing as I'm bored in the kingdom. You understand? Everything is always going to be something new. It's always going to be something new. It's always going to be something fulfilling.
We're always going to be outside.
Yeah, outside.
We outside. I'm going to be outside.
I know. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I'm outside now. I'm outside now in this game. That's the problem. You're supposed to be ready to sleep. Watch it. Get it. Watch it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
Romans 11 and verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh.
Yep.
How unsearchable are his ways. It's like how unsearchable are his judgments, and his ways past finding out.
How unsearchable, man. How unsearchable. And there's so much, listen, there's layers to wisdom, man. There's layers. Wisdom is not just some low level thing. It's deep. It's deep. That's why it's known as living waters, man. Right?
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 8. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love. And I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness.
This is speaking about the Lord speaking about us as a nation. Speaking about the nation of Israel and how he has love for us as a nation. This is poetic right here. Go ahead.
It says, yea, I swear unto thee, and entered into a covenant with thee, saith the Lord power, and thou becamest mine.
Right, which is what? Which is the different covenants that he made with us. The first one being the one with Moses, and the second one being the one that's about to come, which is going to be perpetual, right? Which is going to be when he puts that in our inward parts. Puts the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. Okay? That's what, and it's likened to a marriage, a joining together. Go ahead.
That's why it says, thou becamest mine. You know, that's right. Join out there, no? Verse 9, it says, then washed I thee with water. Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee also with
the oil also represents the truth, right? The wisdom and knowledge, man. Right? So he gave us to know the wisdom and knowledge which causes us to shine. Go ahead.
It says, I clothed thee also with browned work.
As wise as understanding is this. Give me this and that. Go ahead.
Verse 10.
Matter of fact, go up again and read that right up into that point.
It says, verse 9. Then washed I thee with water. Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil.
That's it.
I clothed.
Go verse before that.
It says, verse 8. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, thy time was the time of love.
Yep.
And I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee and entered into a covenant with thee.
That's likened unto the Lord making those covenants with us. Right. Okay? Through what? Through Moses was the first one, and then the second one is going to be through Yahushai's sacrifice. All right? But both of them took a sacrifice. Read that.
This is Psalms.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 50 and verse 5.
Yep.
It says, gather my saints together unto me.
The saints are who? The Israelites. That's our people, man. All right? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and they're scattering around the world. Go ahead.
Those that made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
So we made a covenant with him through the sacrifice. Okay? And guess what? The Lord is going to upgrade that covenant in the times to come. And it's going to be perpetual, man. And what is he going to do? He's going to exalt us above all these other nations. Okay? He's going to take us from the low state. He's going to put us above all these other nations.
That's right.
Go ahead. Okay, that was it. Nothing on that? Okay, read the other one I asked you.
Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations.
Right, so that's that. Right, that's the Lord. He put us in gave us that understanding, that wisdom, that knowledge. Okay, go ahead.
which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this is a great nation. It's like, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's it. So that's also like to what that oil. Okay, go ahead.
It says, yea, I swear unto thee, and entered into a covenant with thee.
Right.
Said the Lord power, and thou becamest mine.
Right.
Then washed I thee with waters. Yea, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee also with browned word.
Sprinkle clean water on you. Get me that real quick. Go ahead.
It says, I clothed thee also.
Because what he's going to do, he's going to clean our people in the spirit.
All right.
Right? And then that's when we're going to be ruling the nations. All right? Go ahead.
It says, I clothed thee also with browned word, and shod thee.
That's him exalting us. That's him doing the whole outward thing. You know what I'm saying? Decking us out. You understand? Go ahead.
It says, I clothed thee also with browned word, and shod thee with badger skin. I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk.
And it also deals with the righteousness. Right. Okay, it also deals with the righteousness, but he's also going to deck us out for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring us out. But before you get decked, you got to clean, right? You're going to just put on new clothes and you're dirty. You just came from the gym. So go to the club now and put on the new clothes. No, you got to go to take a shower. Right? You know? Put on the cologne, whatever. See what I'm saying?
That's how broken. Scripture says, I put on righteousness and they clothed me.
Okay, you got to
This is Ecclesiastes 20.
Oh, yeah, look, but just to add to your point, even in the law, when you would take a woman of the other nation, there had to be, particular, cleansing things that they had to follow. They had to shave their head, and then mourn the dead for a particular amount of time, cut the nails. That's kind of like what the Lord is doing with us, because we're whoring, right, from the Lord and following after the customs of these other nations. Right. Therefore, He viewed us as heathens. So coming back, we have to be purified and washed from our filth.
Okay, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 27 and verse 8. If thou followest righteousness, thou shalt obtain her and put her on as a glorious long robe.
That's it. Right?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, and verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you,
right,
and you shall be clean.
So the first thing is the process to clean, and then you can get decked out.
Right? And you shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you.
Right. Right? And guess what? When we're decked out like that, the nations are going to see it.
Yes.
Okay, when we're decked out, it's going to be to show the nations. When you got a certain fit on, you want to go outside. You want to say, oh, no, I'm just going to go to work and home. No, you want to go somewhere so people can check this fit out. Right? So that's what it's going to be for us. We're going to show the nations are going to see the glory. All right?
We're Jakes, eh? We're Jakes.
We're Israelites, man. Oh, did not King Solomon show off his wealth?
It's drift.
They're not. Everyone knew about King. They said it was voiced abroad because what Queen Sheba knew about it. Yeah. She knew about how his servants were. Matter of fact, get that when you get that. Bubba Kush. Go ahead.
The book of Micah.
Whoever finds it first. Okay, you got it. You get it, buddy. Go ahead.
Micah 7 and 15. According to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, will I shew unto him marvelous things.
So guess what? Guess what? We really weren't Yahweh Shemel Shais before that covenant with Moses. You know why? Because ultimately we were following after those customs. We weren't even acknowledging the Most High like that. See, so the Lord had to come back and join unto us again with Moses. And then we became His people again.
Well, that scripture says if you didn't find fault in the first covenant, we wouldn't bring a second one. Right? So this is Micah 7 and 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. Woo. They shall lay their hand upon their mouth.
No, it wasn't the fault wasn't with the covenant. The fault was with us. Go ahead.
It says, this is Micah 7 and 16. The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. They shall lay their hand upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf.
Damn, they're gonna see it. They're gonna be like, damn. And the scriptures even say that they shall see and they shall envy us. But there's nothing they can do about it. It's just gonna be too. We're just gonna be too much on a high level. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
This is 2 Chronicles 9 and verse 1. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon.
And King Solomon was a so-called black man. He wasn't no white guy. He was a so-called black man. You look up the history of this guy, our King Solomon. He braided gold into his hair. Okay, cornrows, man. And by the way, Wisdom of Solomon says, "I am black." So how much more clear does it need to be for you, man? He's a so-called black man. Go ahead.
It says, and when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem.
And the so-called white man doesn't do that. He's not about he's not flashy.
Yeah.
Our people are actually flashy by nature. Even in a poor state, they're still flashy. That's in our spirit. Look at Bill Gates. He looks like a bum. He can't dress. He can't do nothing. We like, right? Well, guess what? You look at Master P. You know what I'm saying? Right. Jake likes that outward showing, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you have it, why not show it? Right. Even the scriptures say if you got all this money, you gotta spend it, do something with it. Why not show it? You got all that wealth. What's the point of having the wealth? You can't get a nice garment? You can't get some chains or something like that? You got cold in sackcloth. I don't listen, bro. I'm not with that nonsense.
And he still can't handle 700 women.
Huh?
He still can't handle 700
Well, you know.
You know what I mean? It's two things.
He could deal with them. He could, but he can't handle him like Jake.
No, that's
Jake,
right.
and his appetite is not like Jake.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
It says, with a great company, and camels that bear spices, and gold in abundance, and precious stones. And when she was come to Solomon, she communed with him of all that was in her heart. And Solomon told her all her questions. And there was nothing hid from Solomon which he told her not. And when the Queen of Sheba had seen the wisdom of Solomon, and the house that he had built, and the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants, and the attendance of his ministers, and their apparel, his cupbearers also, and their apparel, and his ascents by which he went up into the house of the Lord, there was no more spirit in her.
Ooh. So everything was decked out in that kingdom. All of our people were decked out at that time. See? The cupbearer, the doorkeeper, everyone looked like they thought that was the king. Does Esau live like that? Esau doesn't move like that. That's not in their spirit. That's how you know that it doesn't fit their character. Look at those guys in the land now. They look mangy. You know what I'm saying? Beards all straggly, right? They don't got, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no nice gear. They all wear black, the same shit over and over. That's not the spirit of the Israelites, man. The Israelites were flashy. When you look at the Israelites were flashy, man. Those are our people, man. King Solomon, like I said, he braided gold in his hair. What are you talking about?
Hey, Ron.
But it's like, let's deal with the fact that they don't fit the characteristics. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and she said to the king, it was a true report which I heard of my own land, of thine acts, and of thy wisdom. Howbeit.
Oh, first of all, MTV Cribs. MTV Cribs, that was the rappers, right? The so-called black men, right? They get the toilet, turns into a counter, turns into a sink, right? I'm just saying there was some crazy stuff in that. The TV's in the ceiling, so when he sleeps, like some of that was, but that's shit that Jake designed. You understand what I'm saying? The car has 18, a car like the truck like that would have like all TVs everywhere. Remember Pit My Ride? A popcorn maker, milkshake maker. That's Jake. Our people are into that flashy stuff. Okay? So that's how the Israelites were, and that's how they still are. Okay? That doesn't fit Bill Gates and these low-level Edomites, man. That's not in their spirit. They'll be wearing a $7,000 shirt. You wouldn't know it's a $7,000 shirt. But it just don't look right. It looks bummy. Go ahead, man.
It says, and she said to the king, it was a true.
Even the Issachar, how he likes to have low riders, heavy rims, spinning rims, even his bicycles. Bicycles is decked out. Bicycles.
They're Israelites. They're Israelites. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and she said to the king, it was a true report which I heard of my own land, of thine acts, and of thy wisdom. Howbeit, I believed not their words, until I came and mine eyes had seen it. And behold, the one half of thy greatness, of thy wisdom, was not told me, for thou exceedest the fame that I heard.
Right, you're right. He exceeded her expectations. But another thing, even Gad, right? They have those beads. They have all the precious stones on their neck and all that. The feathers. That's glorious.
That's new.
Okay, that's eagle feather. You think that's easy to just come about eagle feather?
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So, hey, these are that's how our people are. A peculiar people, as the scripture says. Go ahead.
It says, happy are thy men, and happy are these thy servants, which stand continually before thee, and hear thy wisdom. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, thy power, which delighted in thee, to set thee on his throne, and to be king of the Lord thy power.
Right.
Because thy power loved Israel, to establish them forever. Therefore made he thee king
And it's
over
not
them.
speaking about, we got to keep saying it, it's not speaking about those guys over there calling themselves Israelis. Those are not the true Israelites. Those are not descendants of Jacob. Okay, those are descendants of Esau. Those are Edomites. Okay, this is speaking about us, man. The Israelites that are first of all, they went into slavery, all right? Got their land stolen, so on and so forth. Those are the true Israelites. That's according to the prophecies. They don't fit the prophecies, man. But
Therefore made he thee king over them, to do judgment and justice.
right, that's it. Got something else? Finish it off. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 16 and verse 10, I clothed thee also with brown work, and shod thee with badger skin. I girded thee about with fine linen, and covered thee with silk. I decked thee also with ornaments. I put bracelets upon thine hands, and a chain on thy neck.
Right, decked out. Go ahead.
And I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thine ears, and a beautiful crown upon thine head.
That's it.
Thus was thou decked with gold and silver, and thy raiment was of a fine linen, and silk, and brown work. Thou didst eat fine flour, and honey, and oil, and was exceedingly beautiful, and didst prosper into a kingdom.
And that doesn't deal with any other nation. This is only dealing with the nation of Israel. None of these other nations are going to have that glory. That glory is pertaining unto us. Give me Revelations 2, verse 25. Right? That's pertaining unto us, man. See, this is why Esau's mad. This is why because they understand what the prophecies entail. If they want to rule forever, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. All right? That's why they're trying to. They're gonna do their last hurrah, their last push to try to make that happen, where they can capture everybody. It's not going to work. And the Lord is going to come and disrupt all their plans.
That's it.
All right? And then America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. Or rather, America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles, and simultaneously the Lord's going to be coming back around that time. Go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation 2 and 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them.
Just a lot. I want to say something. If you see the Lord, right? The Lord is here. You already know the missiles is on the way. You already know that. The missiles are about to be launched off. Go ahead.
Verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father.
Right, so the ones of the elect that rule, that actually keep the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, stay in the truth, guess what? They're going to be able to rule over the nations. This is only the Israelites. None of these other nations have a part in it. How can you be of the other nation but you're going to rule over the nations? No, it's speaking about the Israelites ruling over the other nations. That's why every time Yahweh Shai came, they would always ask.
Without this time.
Matter of fact, get it, bro. They would always ask the same question, man. And I guarantee he heard that question multiple times. Because that's what it was all about. You know? The only ones that weren't with that because they didn't believe, because they weren't real followers of Yahweh, nor Yahweh Shai, was those wicked scribes and Pharisees, the ones that didn't believe in Yahweh Shai. They were worried about their position with the Romans rather than getting the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
You got what I asked for? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Acts 1 and verse 6, when they were therefore come together, they asked of him, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Speak, you were my God.
Good, good.
This is Acts chapter 1 and verse 6. When they were therefore come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, will thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Right, so these are the disciples of Yahushua asking him, are you going to set up the kingdom at this present time? Why would they ask this question? Because they were eager to rule, man. Okay, they were eager to receive the promises given unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, verse 7, and he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Right, because it's the Lord that measures the time, the Lord that knows when the kingdom's going to end and when it's going to begin. Okay? So, it's not up to us to know at what exact time, the Lord is going to come, man. Okay? Yahushua, matter of fact, doesn't even know himself, man. Yahushua said it himself that only the Father knows, man, that day. Right? Got something else? We're done with that? Okay. Right, so the point is that they were eager for the nation of Israel to rule. Okay? Like the brother mentioned, they most likely asked him multiple times, man. The brother could get Matthew 19 and 27.
This is Matthew 19 and verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Right, so this is one of the things that the Lord requires, man. Okay, the Lord says he that seeketh to come after me must deny himself, man. So all your fleshly desires, you gotta forsake them, man, if you want to follow Yahweh Shemel. Everything must be done in balance, but you gotta put him first, man. That's the point. Put this truth first, man. Right?
Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
So that's what the Lord answered. And when Peter asked him, what are we going to receive, man? Because they were seeking for reward, man. Just like we're expecting a reward, man. Okay, we know we're not doing this in vain. Okay? The Lord is going to give a reward to those that follow him, man. Okay? Like we just read in the book of Revelation, the 2nd chapter. Okay? And what's that? To rule over all nations, man. Okay? To have complete sovereignty, man. Complete authority. To be the aristocracy over the whole world, man. Okay? Right?
It says, verse,
read that again, that last part when Yahushua said.
And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit upon the throne of his glory.
Right, so when the Lord comes back, right?
Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right, so the Lord says that you're gonna have, your throne, you're gonna have a scepter, okay? You're gonna judge the 12 tribes of Israel, man. If you go in the book of Revelation, it talks to you about, the name of the apostles were written on the foundation of the gates, so that they're gonna rule, man. Okay, they're gonna be like the first rule. Obviously, there's gonna be order. Peter is gonna be after Yahushua, which Peter is King David, and then there's gonna be a set order, man. But the point is that they're gonna have complete control, man. Join with Yahushua. The scriptures talk about being joint heirs with Yahushua, man. And that's what the elect are gonna receive, man. Starting with 144,000, man.
This is Romans 8 and verse 16. It said, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirits that we, with our spirit, that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then...
Right, because the Spirit is what's giving us this understanding, man. Okay? And us having this understanding confirms that, first of all, we are Israelites, man. Okay? And Lord willing, we're of that number, man. Hey, the Lord says, he that keepeth my works unto the end, man. Okay? What works, man? The instructions that are written in the Bible, man. Which is the word of Yahushua. The scriptures tell you that Yahushua comes in the volume of the book, man. Okay? Right? So the Spirit testifies that we are the sons of the Most High. Right?
It says,
Psalm 147 and 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
That's right, man.
He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, so we read Romans 9, how everything, was given unto the Israelites, pertaining to the law, the covenants, the promises, that's given to the Israelites, man. And it starts with the elect, right?
Back to Romans 8 and verse 17. It says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
What's a hair? A hair is a son. Okay, it's a seed, man. Matter of fact, you get John 1. It says to those that receive them, you call them sons. You give them call them sons. Right?
It says, joint heirs with Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
That's right, man. If we suffer with him, okay, we're gonna reign with him. It tells you that in the book of Timothy. Okay? So if we suffer with Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna reign with Yahweh Shai. So that's part of the walk we have to walk, man. Okay? And that's the suffering, which is goes into being patient. That's also a form of renewing. You're being built up, because it says the captain of our salvation was made perfect through sufferings. So we gotta go through the suffering, just like Yahweh Shai went through the suffering. And he didn't go through the suffering in vain. It tells you that in the book of Hebrews, the 12th chapter. Okay, it says knowing the promises that was looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, for the promises that was coming unto him, he despised the sheep.
This is Hebrews 12 and verse 2. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, the kingdom, man. Okay? Inheriting everything, man. Ruling on earth, man. Right? Endured the cross, man. Okay, so he had to suffer, man. Right? Despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh.
That's right, man. Right?
It says, for consider him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be worried and faint in your minds.
Right, so we have to look at Yahweh Shai as a great example, because he had to endure the sinners that despised him. But the Lord said, what? You're not greater, the servant is not greater than his master, man. If they have hated me, they're going to also hate you, man. So this is something that we have to go through, man, in order to inherit the kingdom. Just like he inherited the kingdom. Okay? Right? And what proves that the Lord accomplished his walk? The seals were open, man. We now have this understanding.
Right, yeah.
So that's a prophecy being fulfilled, man. Now we just gotta, walk the steps, man, in order to inherit the kingdom, man. The Lord said what? Matthew 28, he said, I am with you on all the way unto the end, man. Always unto the end.
This is 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Yeah, our labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. So with that being said, you have to be steadfast in the work, man. Like we just read, Yahweh Shai, he's the prime example of how we have to endure in this walk, man. Here it is. He was the one that created, like it says in John 1, he made the world. He came to his own, and his own knew him not. His own gave him up to Caesar, man. Gave him up to the Romans, man. He had to endure that, man. How much more us, all right, being the servants of Yahweh Shai, we have to endure the afflictions that comes against us too, man. What Yahweh Shai went through, the whole body of believers, we're being partakers of that, man. And of course, there's a reward, man. Like we read with Matthew 19, thrones, man, scepters, man, crowns, right? And Ezra, he saw the vision. He saw that, those men of a tall stature placing crowns upon those that stood stiffly for the name, man. No matter the odds, no matter the weather, So you have to stand steadfast for what you believe in, man, and you're gonna have a reward.
So he said he began to commend them greatly. That's what Ezra said. We read, be unmovable. So it's like, you're gonna get hit, but you gotta come right back, man. You're gonna fall. The scriptures tell you about a just man falling 7 times and get us up. Really, it's really Yahweh Shai that's helping you, man.
Yeah, back then there was a lot of judgments that was happening. A lot of basically persecution was happening to the Israelites and the so-called ones that followed Yahweh Shai. But then some of them were of the elect, some of them were not. Because you always had false teachers and things like that. They were still going to get judged too. As long as they deemed you to be a follower of Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed. But everyone that follows and says Lord, Lord doesn't make them of Yahweh Shai. Right? So you got them that will be affected, riots and so on and so forth. Okay? But this is a different time. Because Yahweh Shai said at that time, he said what? That they shall give you up to be killed and so on and so forth. Get that. Get that. Okay? He spoke about that. They was going to give us something to be killed and things like that in that time. But now we're in a time now where at the end, the finale of judgments, right? There's going to be a lot of miracles that's going to happen in those times when it comes to our people being persecuted. Get me, Isaiah 19, 59, 19. Read that real quick, right? Boy, we got that. You got something? Oh, what action? Okay, go ahead.
John 16 and 1.
Speak, Billy, your mind, Billy?
John 16 and 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yet the time cometh, whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service.
Right. So even back then, that's what was going on. Is that a lot of the ones that follow Yahweh Shai, they were getting killed or getting put to death, especially under Claudius, but especially under Nero. Okay, aka Trump. All right. Yeah. So Lord willing, he gets back in because that's going to fulfill prophecy. I guarantee he's going to go all in. You know. But either way, you know what I'm saying, that those times are coming back of the persecution, but there's going to be a lot of miracles that's going to happen. Because that time wasn't the deliverance, the second deliverance of Egypt. You understand? That was not like the second deliverance that the Lord was speaking about. That was just the time Yahweh Shai came, then we had to do the sacrifice.
Yeah.
You understand? Now we're in the time of the second deliverance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different ball game. This is different. All right? Matter of fact, there's more than that?
No, that's the point.
There was it on that? Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of St. Matthew 16 and 28. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death.
Right.
Till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom.
So did the Lord come back in his kingdom at that time? No, he didn't. So that's speaking about this time. That was speaking about this time. Right? But some of those people, what happened? They came back. Some of those people came back. You know? You got the people that were there that are on the earth right now, prophesying or whatever the case may be. They're in the truth. So they're going to see Yahweh Shai come back while they're alive. See? Go ahead. See, that's why you have to have the spirit to break these scriptures down. Because everything is not written and plain to you. There's more? Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Mariah. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 59 and verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Hold on. When are they going to... Did they fear the Lord from the west? First of all, the west, feel about the western hemisphere. The Lord didn't come to them yet. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is the time when they're going to fear the Lord from the west to the rising of the sun. The elect all around the world. Go ahead, man.
It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Who's the enemy? The Edomites, the armies. Okay, really the armies of the Edomites. You know? Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Right, the Spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard against him. Okay, meaning what? He's going to deliver his men out of that situation in miraculous fashion. Go ahead.
It says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion.
See, you're not going to have... See, the closer we get to the end of this thing, atheists are going to disappear. That's going to be of the past. The closer we get to this thing. Go ahead.
It says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, said the Lord.
To them that turn, which is the elect. Okay, and that's who the dragon is going to be making the war with. Right. Those that turn from the Lord. But you see, but Esau's not spiritual. He doesn't understand the book, who's righteous, who's wicked. He just sees an Israelite. Oh well, I know he's with us because we gave him money, right? But other than that, they don't. You know, the followers and the regular people that actually believe somewhat, they're going to be like, oh yeah, they're just going to put them all in the same category. Okay, maybe that the dragon was wrong.
This is called Revelation.
You have a precept to do with what he was just reading? Anybody have a precept to do what he was just reading? Go ahead, read that first. Go ahead.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Right.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same
So
time.
Michael the archangel is going to have to stand up for us in that time. You see what I'm saying? There's going to be a time that has never been. This is going to be the worst time that has ever been on the earth. You see what I'm saying to you? Go ahead.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered.
Yeah.
Every one that shall be found written in the
But
book.
they're going to be delivered. There's going to be different situations that's going to allow them to be delivered. Yes, there's going to be some that are going to be martyrs, but other than, and even them, they're going to see that they messed up. Even the martyrs, they're going to see that they messed up. They're going to know in the spirit they messed up. Okay, because the scriptures say that, we're going to speak what the Lord wants us to speak in that time. We're not going to have to think about it. The Lord's going to put His words in our mouth in that time. So they're going to be convicted just off of that. The Spirit dealing with us and speaking certain things. You know? Right? That's it on that? Okay, go ahead, Machai.
Yeah, so just to back you up, even those that died, that's a form of deliverance itself. But I'm going to read this to back up the statement. This is Isaiah 57 and verse 1. It says, the righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. That's the point, hey, those of this of the Lord that become martyrs, really, hey, they're delivered from the impending evil to come, man. Hey, they get the first class tickets, to be the first ones that resurrect and get beamed up in those ships, man.
All right. Hold on. Is this about you got something? Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of St. Matthew 13 and verse 11. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak. Neither do ye premeditate, but whatsoever shall be given you.
See this and that. No. Just go. Let's go through it. And whatever the Spirit leads you to say, that's what you're going to say. Go ahead.
But whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye. For it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach.
Right. That's it. That's it. The dragon is dealing with what? The Roman Empire, the Eurovisor. All right. Yeah. NATO and the EU and them. Right. Basically, the armies of Esau. They're going to start coming. They're going to start coming in and start looking for the men of the Lord. The great insurrection. Maybe that a second Israel. Okay. Hold on 1 second. All right. A little bit more, right? That was it on that? You got something else? Okay. So go 1 second. You want to jump in? Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 124 and verse 2. If it had not been the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, who was on our side, when man rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul.
Right. There's going to be a lot of miraculous things that's going to happen. That's going to allow us to escape those situations that are going to seem impossible. Because the way Esau's trying to lock things down, he's trying to make it impossible to move. The digital system, the this to that, they're locking off the cities. He's trying to make it impossible to maneuver out. You understand? The troops all over around, the drones that are flying around, things like that. But the Lord is going to have the elect to escape from that in certain situations to just make it seem it's going to be seen impossible. Go ahead.
Verse 6, blessed be the Lord, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth.
Right. That's it. Go ahead, bro. What you got?
I got something.
Oh, that's right. It's about. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 16 and 69. And they that had consented unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden underfoot.
Consent unto who? Consent unto the beast. Go ahead.
For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Right, so they're going to be coming for those that believe in this truth. So-called, what they call the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. Okay? They're going to be coming for the ones that believe in the truth. That's what's going to happen, man. You see what I'm saying? And when they come, guess what? The Lord is going to turn things up. It's going to be different. This is war. That's why Michael the Archangel is standing up. He didn't send Raphael. He's not sending Raphael to stand up for us. He's sending Michael the Archangel, man, which is an angel of war. Because it's war that's getting ready to ensue, man. Go ahead. All right? Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
And in that time, at the same time, they're going to know who the chosen of the Most High are. They're going to know that we are the Israelites. They're going to know that we were the prophets out here prophesying. At the same time. It's all simultaneous at that time. At that time, everything's going to be clear. That's why Esau got to go all out. Right? But the closer things get to him being revealed completely and the truth completely, it's unstoppable. All right? Let's say someone does a miracle. We always say that someone does a miracle on camera, right? And then people start to believe on this, right? And there start to be thousands of people that say they're Israelites. Now, I'm talking about coming to the camp. 1,000 people at the camp. You know what I'm saying? Now he's going to be like, this is a problem, boy, the pastor, right? This is a problem. All right? Go ahead, bro.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Right, that's it. So all we got to look for is the deliverance of Yahweh Shah, because that's what's coming. You know? That's something. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 51 and verse 2, but thou art my defender and helper, and hast preserved my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue.
Stop it. The snare of the slanderous tongue. This is what the Edomites and our enemies are good at. Slander. Yeah. Before they do anything, they have to slander. They're already building up the slander campaign. Okay? They have certain people they set up to say certain things and do certain things to add on to the slander. See, Esau only strikes when it's perfect timing. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and has preserved my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue,
right,
and from the lips that forge lies, and from the lips that forge lies, and has been my...
What they're doing over there right now in the land. They're forging lies so they can go in and do what they got to do. They're slandering. Go ahead.
And has been my helper against mine adversary, and has delivered me according to the multitude of thy mercies and greatness of thy name, with the teeth of them that were ready to devour me, and out of the hands of such I sought after my life, and from the manifold afflictions which I had, from the choking of fire.
Listen, brother, we're going to be moving. Some of us going to be moving like Elijah. No, he was split, took his garment, mantle, split the sea. No, so someone's going to be moving like Elijah, brother.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying to you? Well, there's Elijah there. He was chasing Elijah. I think he was doing that. There's Elijah slapping the sea and moving forward. Okay? And he left his mantle for Elisha. So we're going to be moving like how Elijah was moving, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? And he couldn't keep up because Elijah was moving, he was moving things out of the way. All right? You understand? So some of us are going to be moving like that in that time. Right? Look, there's that wall there, but it's walk through the wall in the spirit. And we're not going to need to, we're just going to do things in the spirit. The spirit's going to tell us just walk through it. You know? So the Lord is going to have to turn up the connection. See, the connection is at a certain level right now. The Lord's going to have to turn up the connection. See, Esau's trying to turn up his connection. The Lord is going to turn up our connection. Go ahead, Wi-Fi, go ahead.
Verse 4, from the choking of fire on every side, and from the midst of the fire, which I kindle not, from the depth of the belly of hell, from an unclean tongue, and from lying words, by an accusation to the king, from an unrighteous tongue, my soul drew near even unto death.
I'm just thinking about that, like I could feel that, like, bro, when that time comes, man, tell me, don't touch me unless you die. Boom, they just drop dead. You know? Like, yo, you remember Peter did that. Peter said, listen, you lied to the Holy Spirit. Right? And then what? That was all spiritual power, man. So he had the power to put them to death.
Verse 6, it says, by an accusation to the king from an unrighteous tongue, my soul drew near even unto death. My life was near unto hell. It says, by an accusation to the king from an unrighteous king, my soul drew near unto death. My life was near to hell beneath.
Right.
They compassed me on every side.
So when it seems like it's going to be no escape, like Daniel and the lions and all that, it seemed like there was no escape, right? But guess what? Yahweh Shemel Shai, that's when he likes to work. Right. And he's going to show that who he's with. you know, deliver us out of these situations, man. Why? Because we are faithful servants. All right? Will we continue into the end, man? And these people, they're going to be ashamed. They're going to be ashamed because they're going to know that they messed up and they were not serving the power. And that's why they're getting what they're getting. You know what I'm saying? All those people that came up against the truth. Oh, there's people thinking right now about that whole Israel thing. I've been telling people, I told about throughout the years, listen, what's going to happen, World War III is going to be started off by then. So, you know, there's certain people that's pondering right now. You know, when things get hot, that, you know, the phone is going to ring.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
It says,
53? Oh, 53, yeah, Con, go ahead.
it says, verse 7, they compassed me on every side, and there was no man to help me. I looked for the succor of men, but there was none. Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Yahweh, and upon thine acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemy.
That's it. So we gotta wait for that. We gotta be thinking about the acts of how Yahweh Shai delivered our forefathers.
Because we're gonna see.
It's the same thing.
We're gonna see.
Okay, and when we as we think about that, okay, hey, we tell them, listen, but don't let me be ashamed that because I'm following you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the spirit, right?
But a question.
Yes,
When they're gonna be calling, do we have to be merciful, like the Most High?
What?
Merciful, huh?
What? People call. Oh, you don't have to know. It's up to you. It's the spirit. It's up to you, brother. It's up to you. You deal with them how you see fit. But at the end of the day, though, there's a particular time in the spirit where we're not breaking down that to you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? But hey, like I said, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Because if it's your mom dukes, your pop dukes, or whatever, you know, a cousin, you know, maybe you might deal with her, a friend of the world that was decent to you. You know, it's up to you. So, Lord spoke about, give me that. It's all going to be up to us, and the Lord's going to honor how we feel and how we deal with them in the spirit. See? There might be certain people, the spirit might just get out of that. Fuck that. You ain't no. Go ahead, bro.
There's the book of John 20 and 23. Whosoever sins ye remit, they are remitted unto them.
See?
And whosoever sins ye retain, they are retained.
Right. So it all depends, man. It's all up unto you. You gotta just move in the spirit. You know, you don't gotta go through the scriptures, I wonder if I should. No, it's all in the spirit.
Right. Matthew 16 and 19, and I will give unto thee.
Even now, listen, brother, there's a certain person that I've been telling about the truth, and they call me like a while ago, maybe a couple years ago, they asked me, yo, I know what you're saying, can you break that down to me? I told him, bro, it's not for you, bro. I told him straight, it's not for you, brother. What you mean, bro, and this and that, and this, it's not for you. I just know it's not for you. You got offended at that, but it's not for him. Because if the way I look at it is if he was to get it, he would have got it from before.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's certain people that I say, yo, maybe the Lord will wake them up later.
Yeah, they gotta see proof.
Huh?
Some people gotta see proof.
Some people got to see the proof. So some people, yay, and some people, nay.
Yeah.
That's on you. You might say nay to everybody that calls you. That's on you. You might not have, you know what I mean? They might just not be up to your level.
Yeah.
And you don't have to feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. You were out there prophesying, brother. The word was out there. They rejected it while the word was out there. Go ahead.
Matthew 16 and 19, and I will give unto thee the keys. It's like I'm saying. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose.
You heard that, brother? Read that again.
Matthew 16 and 19, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And whatsoever.
And that trickles down to the elect. The keys of the kingdom of heaven. Right? Say we condemn that. The Most High is going to destroy you. Right. Then that's it. Say, okay, may the Lord bless you. See that woman that brought that little $2? She might be delivered just off of that little $2. And she was pressing upon to get that.
Yeah.
Okay? Why? Why is she pressing upon? We say we don't need money. Why would she?
Yeah.
But think about it logically, right? If we're like, we say we don't need the money, we're good, you know. Brother's got Jordans on, right? We don't need the money, you know what I'm saying? We're good, you know, right? No, please. I want to. Who can I give this to? The Spirit is telling her, I want a blessing.
Yeah.
And she got a blessing.
Yeah. Rahab.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Rahab, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, she's a heathen, but
Yeah,
still
Yeah.
got delivered
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that situation. Go ahead. But she ain't going to be delivered in a chariot.
No.
So for you Christians, go ahead.
St. Matthew,
Or like there's one particular woman I can remember going back in the day. She did one particular act that was kind to me. One particular act I remember as a young man. To this day I was delivered. I always speak about her. And it's not because she don't look like how she looked before, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Just off of that one act, bro. If I see her in that time, I'm gonna have mercy on her.
Go ahead. You mentioned a couple times how the Lord can change the visage, the
Yes.
Yeah, the woman I live
Yes.
with.
in that time,
Good
just so
I was
she's
saying.
appealing to you, man, the Lord, in that time.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
So, you know, older women, you know,
Yep.
you know.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But you're right. But either way, it's going to be all in the spirit anyway. It's going to be all in the spirit, you know? Go ahead.
This is St. Matthew 16 and 19.
Oh, and now there's the flip side of it. Now there's certain people who did certain things. Chicks you might have tried to holler at, and they give you a look and you remember like, oh boy, I can't wait. You know? Right? So, but hey, but you remember. So that one act disqualified them from salvation. You see how that works?
Yeah.
Hey, it's all in the spirit. But then there's certain people you'll have mercy on. Certain people, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go slide. Go ahead.
St. Matthew 16 and 19. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven.
Yes.
And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
In other words, the Lord is going to honor what we're saying. If we're not with this person, the Lord's going to honor that. If we're with this person, the Lord is going to honor that.
That's right.
We say, don't have mercy on this individual. The Lord is going to honor that.
That's right.
Okay? And we say, nah, don't have mercy on this person. The Lord is going to honor that. Okay? So a lot of you wouldn't are in trouble.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That's all? Okay, go ahead.
Matthew 10 and verse
I don't know, bro. I got a cold. The Lord's put a cold spirit for them, brother. I'm just numb. You know, that's all they know to them. Go ahead. You can pass. You know this. What do you say? No, it's the Roman. That's good. That's finish. Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 10.
Serious, man. Like, does he ever give a thumbs up? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, let's keep it. Just keep it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Matthew 10 and verse 39, 40. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
You got to think the Lord really made them really make men aggravated with them. Follow into that feminism so deep, and then it's like, bro, so that now the prophets, a lot of brothers go in on that topic. You know? So it's like a lot of them are just set up to this. Yo, the mercy that they get is gonna be, they're gonna know it's like some serious mercy. It's like they gotta really praise the Lord for it.
Oh yeah.
Because there's gonna be a real cold spirit on the prophets. So like, go ahead, man.
He that receiveth you, Matthew 10 and verse 40, he that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth the prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward.
That's like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Verse 41, he that receiveth
I'm already in that spirit now, but the way I look at them now is like that. But I already do that now. Chicks be looking like, yo, this is so mean. It's so cold. It's not cold. Nothing to be happy about. I give them a look. I look at them as cold.
Okay, man.
I'm telling you, brother. It's like it, bro. Go ahead, man.
He that receiveth the prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward.
Right.
And whosoever shall give drink unto one of these little ones a cold cup of water,
Right.
only in the name of the disciple,
Just kindness, man. It goes into being kind to one of the men of the Lord. See what I'm saying? And that could lead you to salvation. shit, if I wasn't a prophet, bro, I'd be trying to do all the kindness I could do. Bro. You guys want some hot chocolate? Doing chocolate for all the brothers. With the marshmallows in it. You see what I'm saying? If you brothers want this, yo, come on. If you brothers want that, I'll be pulling up. If I wasn't a prophet, I'll be doing it. Why? To get mercy with y'all by Shimei Shot. See? Some of these people talk about their helps. Who have you helped? Go ahead, man.
It says, and whatsoever,
Help who doesn't help. Go ahead.
and whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple,
Right.
verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
Yeah, your brother. Come on a second.
Yeah, because
Read that again.
Now it says, and whosoever shall give drink unto one of these little ones
Yep.
a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
He's not gonna lose. He's gonna get a blessing for that. Okay. So how much more of a blessing are we gonna get for staying in this thing from the beginning to the end? You know, standing firm for the name of Yahweh Shai. How much more of a blessing? How much more of a protection? Right? How much more of a spirit to endure to get through the times to come? Okay? Because we're really gonna go from being like this to really a jovial spirit. It's gonna be a happy time when the judgment's gonna come. We know that we're at that time. We're about to, the deliverance is not. And now now the people can see that the Lord is dealing with us. Now they can see what we've been talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's not just talk. You know, you say it a particular way so they can feel it in their gut. No. Now they can see it. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 2.
Yep.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Yeah.
How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?
Right. Sure. That's it. How is he numbered, man? They're not gonna know how. These are the sons of the Most High, and they're gonna figure that out, man. That's why the scriptures say, "Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them." This is why it's good to speak the prophecies. That's why the apostle always speaks about the prophecies, because the prophecies, that's what they're gonna see. They can't deny it when they see it, right? Like this thing that's going on. These people that have been hearing us speak about have been actually been watching and listening, right? And hearing us speak about how the state of Israel is going to lead them into war, America into war, which is Babylon the Great, to be destroyed. You're like, damn, this is accurate as hell. Okay? But what about the ones that are not speaking prophecy? What about the ones that are speaking about we here to save black people, and that's all they speak. They don't speak nothing. They go into prophecies. You got to go deeper than that, man. The scriptures is deeper than that. And by the way, we're here to save the elect of the nation of Israel. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Go ahead.
2 Peter 1 and verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy.
That's right.
Whereunto ye do well that ye take heed.
That's right.
As unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your heart.
Right, like just like the Levite that came up there, the Levite with the braids, he's heard some prophecies. If you've been watching the thing, he's been seeing prophecies, right? So when these things come to pass, he already knows who's been speaking these things, man. Yeah. He didn't hear it from the church.
Yeah.
He didn't hear it from, you know what I'm saying? He didn't hear it from none of these other cats. Even if he saw some other dudes, that guy that came up with the staff, he's not hearing it from him. You understand? So he's going to have to acknowledge, the Lord has to be dealing.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 33.
And we see a lot of these people pass by day in, day out. That be hearing things. They get little snippets here and there. But with the snippets, you're getting the piece. And the pieces of the puzzle. You know? You might think it's madness, but you're getting it. Right? Some of them they turn up their headphones.
Go ahead. Ezekiel 33 and 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely
song. I can't wait till they know that the word spreads, man. Then they're like, yo, this guy's always been saying that. And I go when I pass by and, you know, right? And then we start coming to the videos, you know? And then before you know it, internet shut off further, you know? And access. It's going to be a beautiful time, man. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 32.
viewers.
And lo, thou are unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument.
Right.
For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Yeah.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
Yep.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
That's right. That's when they're gonna know. All right. We're the prophecy out by shooting out shot. Right? All right. And we're coming in boldness with it, man. I'm coming in boldness with this, man. All right. Lord willing, I continue until the end, man. You don't know what can happen. I don't know what can happen tomorrow. But my mindset is till death do us part, man. Dealing with this truth, dealing with Sophia, man. Understand what I'm saying to you? That's my mindset, man. To help with anything else, man. You understand? Because this truth, anything else is not going to deliver you. Anything else is going to be useless when all those issues. Any other knowledge, any other philosophy is useless. It becomes, it's going to leave you in darkness, man.
This is Isaiah 44 and 26, speaking of Yahweh Shai. It's like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai says, that confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth it says that confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his messengers.
He's going to confirm our word to these people. You know? But not vocab. What the hell he's talking? What is he talking about? These Christians don't even deal with prophecy. So they have nothing to fall back on. See, we told you this. You don't deal with prophecy. Then that's what we're going to do. We start drowning them in deep waters. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, that means that. Okay, well, keep reading, brother. Let's go down the rest of it. What does that mean? Jesus saves. Get out of here, man. Yeah. We're going to deal with prophecy, man. These devils come up, man. We're going to deal with prophecies, bro. Go ahead, man.
It says, that said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah, ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof.
Right, that's it. And it's going to be in the spirit. It's going to be in the spirit. Okay? Then it starts. He's going to raise up the elect. Right? Those dry bones, man. All right? And when he raised them up, what's he going to do? He's going to justify them, man. Okay? Right? Matter of fact, give me that. Who he did ordain? You got something about? Go ahead.
Ephesians 6 and 19. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mysteries of the gospel,
Right.
for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak.
Right. You ought to speak boldly, man. You ought to speak. You're not supposed to speak freely. You're supposed to come up straight and say what it's all about. Say what the prophecies are about, man. See what the Lord is getting ready to do. Go ahead, bro. That's it on that? You got something, bro? Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Hebrews 12 and verse 1. It says, wherefore see, we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that
Now, the cloud of witnesses are these people, man. The cloud of witnesses are the people that pass by, man. You see what I'm saying? They seen that we're out here, man. You understand? So it's not like a mystery, like what they about. We're about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. We're about the truth, man. Go ahead. Let's sit on that.
Yeah, that's what
What was it about? Oh, you got some else, though? Go ahead. Bring it out.
This is Matthew 5 and verse 14. It says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
So we're in the world. You can have all kind of chicks following you in the world.
This is Matthew 5 and verse 14 again. It says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do a man light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Okay, read that.
This is the book of Luke 7 and 35. But wisdom is justified of all her children.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but the other way, yeah, that one. That's the other way. Yeah.
John 15 and 16, ye have not chosen me, but I've chosen
Yeah,
you.
because we understand. Listen, we understand the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Going back to the other scripture we just read. All right, we understand Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You don't have to go back, but we understand it, right? These people, they think it's foolish, madness. But we say no, we trust that we trust in that. Okay, that makes sense to us. We justify it. You know, they justify it wicked. You know, Deuteronomy 20 saying, that makes sense. You're telling me that you're going this and that with my daughter. We're telling you the judgments of the Lord if that's the situation, and that makes perfect sense. Okay? Because they're emotional, man. They just, you know, they're here to feed their flesh. Go ahead, bro. No. Those who call me also justify those who are.
This is the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and verse 30. I'm sorry, verse 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestine it to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestine it, them he also called.
Right, because before we came out of here, we were predestinated to do this. Right? When he spoke to Jeremiah, what did he say? Give me what he said to Jeremiah 1:5 or 1:3. All right? This is all ordained from the beginning. It's like the wicked are ordained to do what they do. You understand? Read that.
Jeremiah 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
So Jeremiah was chosen before he came out of the womb. He was chosen in the spirit. Really before the foundation of the earth. You understand? So we are predestinated. Go ahead. Keep going. That's almost the point.
Romans 8 and verse 30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified.
Right, them he called, he also justified, man. That's why he said he's going to confirm the word of his servants, man. He's going to justify them, man. Go ahead.
And whom he justified, them he also glorified.
The more we get closer to the end, the more the enemies and the scoffers are starting to look stupid. That's why we have so much less scoffers than we did have back in the days, man. Back in the days, a whole lot of scoffers, man. A whole lot of people talking smack. Now there's not too much people talking. Now there's not too much Christians that come up. And when they come up, they already look defeated. You know? They act like, what's this about? Like they don't know. You know? You know? And then they walk off and they try to give you a plan for it. You know? Yeah, they don't even say that. A lot of them are scared to say that's walk. They look at it, walk and walk away. They'll shake it because they know it's a losing battle now.
Yep. Verse 31. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
Point blank period, man. If Yahweh Shem Yahshai is for us, who's going to be against us, man? You know? He's going to justify us. That's the bottom line. So that's it on that. You got something else? Okay, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 55 and verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven,
Yes, sir.
and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
Right, the scriptures say how his doctrine shall drop as the rain, man. Right? The doctrine of the Lord is going to drop, and guess what? These people, they're going to, that's the only place to turn eventually. Eventually, it's like, yo, that don't make sense. You know, the Christianity, they don't have, they never have answers. They were shut down in C19 came. The churches were closed. The mosques were closed. So when things get real, what's going to happen, man? They're going to come to the real men. They're going to come to the ones where the lights were never out.
Right.
24/7 on. You know what I mean? You want a water bottle? You want a lotto ticket with that? We're always on, man. Go ahead, Amos.
1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that God has set for us the apostle last,
That's it.
as it were appointed to death.
That's right. That's right.
For we are made a spectacle unto the world and to the angel, and to men.
That's right. And what does apostle mean? He's sent away. All right, so we are sent away to the Most High. We want to preach His word.
Right.
Okay, so we were sent out, and guess what? Now, with this last doctrine is the one that's coming up, and the one that's standing the test of time and growing, and not just growing, right? Because all these different, any madness can grow, any false doctrine, anything can grow, but it's standing firm and it's getting stronger. Christianity is getting weaker. Okay, Muslim, that's getting weaker. The further you get to this thing, that's getting weaker because it's not giving any answers. First of all, those guys, those Palestinians over there, the whole time. They've been calling on him. Where's he at? That's my question. Next time Ishmael pulls up, man, first of all, what's going on with your brethren? What's up with them? Where's your God at?
Is he sleeping?
Right. I like that. Anyway. Salaka, go ahead, man. Who's reading? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Samuel 3:1. Now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker.
That's it. Oh, that's the point. You know, the truth is going to get stronger, man. You got something relevant? Go ahead.
Therefore, 2 Timothy 2 verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua.
Yeah, well, that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, we're going to endure it. But at the end of the day, this truth, man, is what is. See, because we have this truth is why we endure. You understand? At the end of the day, it's because why. Excuse me, not because we have this truth, because we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we endure.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, man. Got some else? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
That's it. All right? So our light, which is the light of Yahushua, is shining more and more. We're getting strong. We're getting this truth is getting perfected. See, Vocab made a statement. He said while he was talking to that clown, that old Billy Goat, Jeffra, whatever his name is, man. Right? He was basically saying, what did Vocab say? Oh yeah, you know, there was always, you know, because he was asking about how Christianity, all kind of madnesses in Christianity. So, oh, you read the Bible. You know, the starting of the church, there was all kind of craziness. You know, Paul had to tell this guy who was sleeping with his brother, his father's wife, whatever. And he probably got that from listening to the apostles. But anyways, at the end of the day, so when did the perfection happen? When did they get right then? Right? Because you Christians been here for hundreds of years and you ain't right yet. So when are you guys gonna get right? You see, it doesn't make sense. See, we've been out. This truth has only been popularized since 2007, 2010, and so on and so forth. So this is new. But guess what? It's getting perfected. It's getting stronger. You know? Go ahead, bro. Real quick. Brothers is getting more seasoned with salt. You know, our words are being more with seasoned. No, we're not the same as when the apostles first came out. It was more, you know, more rough and, you know, it's more polished, if you will. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Right, and then shall the end come. All right? So first this doctrine has to be pushed around the world. The Christianity has been pushed around the world. So clearly the end didn't come yet. Hundreds of years ago. Well, Christopher Columbus, that devil came with Christianity. And he came with murder as well. Okay? You see what I'm saying to you? So that's not the gospel, man. No, you guys are talking about. While you had Jake in slavery and was stealing their wives, you were preaching, you were pulling out the Bible talking about Christianity. Right? So we're coming with the true doctrine. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. That's right. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
And give me that the spirit of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. Give me that, man. Because you Christians clearly don't have the spirit of prophecy on you, man. So I don't know how you can say the Lord is dealing with you. 1910.
This is Revelation 19, verse 10. Revelation 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua.
Right, so they say these Christians talk like they have the testimony of the Lord, right? I got the testimony of Christ, okay? What does the scripture say? Go ahead.
Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua
Is what?
is the spirit of prophecy.
It's the prophecy, the spirit of prophecy. They don't have the spirit of prophecy. They don't know the prophecy. Ask them to break. All you gotta do is break down Daniel's 9. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Why do I gotta do? No, just break it down. I'm just gonna let you speak. Go ahead and speak. No, they're gonna run away from that because why? They have no. That to them that's gibberish. It says a book that is sealed. Give me that. They don't know what else going on when it comes to prophecies, man. God so loved the world. That's as far as they go, and they have no understanding of that. What, bro?
Revelation 29 and verse 11, and the vision has become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned.
Okay, read it.
Isaiah 29 and verse 11, and the vision of this, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned.
Right, so when they read this book, the scriptures, it's sealed unto them, especially the prophecies. Go ahead.
It says, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot.
They cannot. They can't read it. They can't understand it. In other words. Go ahead.
For it is sealed.
Yep.
And the book is delivered to him that
It's
is
sealed to them. It's not sealed to us. Because Yahushua broke the seals, man. And then it said he sent out the 7 spirits, man. So we got to understand it. So what's up with you guys? Go ahead.
And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I have not learned.
That's it. Right? So just like anything else, even the church of Yahushua had to be built up, had to grow to a level. Just like a brother coming in this troop, don't act like you're coming in this troop, you know everything, or you're on a level. You're not on a level. Pick up a sign, man. Alright? That's how it goes, man. Alright? When it came to this troop, even that, the apostles and Peter, they had to be built up. When they first came, they didn't know what was going on. Even when they first got the Holy Spirit, they had to be built up. You know? You see? Then they learned about the Gentiles and all these different things. Yahushua already knew about all that, man. Yahushua already had that already. He just knew it wasn't that time. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. But, you know, some people grow at a different pace, though. See, because when Paul came in, Paul was going quick. Why? Because first of all, Yahushua taught him himself. But secondly, he gave him a higher level of the Spirit. Although he was not up to 12. That's it on that?
Isaiah 18 and verse.
That's how you read it.
Go ahead. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8 and verse 16. Bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples.
Right. That's it. That's it. That's it. And so the disciples, they have the law and they have the testimony, which is the prophecies. Right? Amwas. What, Mahaya?
This is Jeremiah 28, verse
55.
9. It says, The prophet which prophesied the beast,
I would imagine.
when the word of a prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
Right. When it comes to pass, and the things that we're seeing are coming to pass. And if we weren't the prophets of the Lord, it wouldn't be coming to pass, man. You understand? These things wouldn't have came to pass. Okay? The fact that the whole Israel thing that's getting brewed up, hey, that could very well be that. You know what I'm saying? It's actually starting to be looking like it. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing to spark it off. I'm saying we're not in it yet. So when Russia really steps in and America really steps in officially, that's when they'll say they're in it. You know? But I read something, I got to double check it though, that where Iran said
That's what I was
where they're getting ready, they want to jump in if they continue, if they start keep attacking the Palestinians, Iran saying they might jump in. If Iran jumps in, you know it's all in. Russia's in it. See what I'm saying? That's it. That's the least of the flock drawing them out. What you got, bro? That's something?
Matthew 5 and 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
That's right. So the law is gonna remain, right? All right. The truth is gonna remain, and the prophecies are gonna remain, right? So you can't just disannul the prophecies. It's all about the prophecies.
That's right.
That's what we're supposed to be. How are you going to be watching? The scriptures speak about watching as well as prayer. What are you watching? You watching for the birds? You got to be watching for the prophecies, man. You see them come to pass, you know what time you're in. Get me that? You're not in darkness. See, they're in darkness. You Christians are in darkness, man. You other nations, you other people that believe in other philosophies, you're in darkness. And that's why I said they shall grow in day like it's in noonday as in the nighttime. Man. They ain't going to know what's going on. They say aliens are coming. Yo, you know aliens are coming? Better call on Jesus. Ain't no aliens are coming. Better call on Jesus. But where did Jesus speak about aliens? Yeah, you get tired of these people. You know what I'm saying? You know that?
It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon
It's
them.
going to come upon Vocab suddenly, it's going to come upon Sarnetta suddenly, it's going to come upon all these scoffers, all these people that don't believe in the truth, they'll come on them suddenly. These Israelites is going to come on suddenly. They don't even know what the hell's happening. But a lot of them don't even deal with the prophecies at all. A lot of them. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't even deal with them. Go ahead. Oh, you know what's going to definitely come on most of these Israelites suddenly? The MOTP.
Yeah.
When that comes, you're asking their leaders, what do we do? Do I take it? You know, they're gonna be, some of them are going to be in their camp with the chipping, man, with the fringes, with the chipping. Go ahead.
It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
And that has to be the spirit. I just said that, but I heard Apostle R say that before. So that just has to be the spirit. I wasn't, I wasn't thinking about what the Apostle R said. The Apostle R said that they're going to be in the camp with shit. So that's the spirit. So that's the spirit. So that's going to happen, man. There's going to be a time where these dudes going to run it, hey, Esau's going to make it look nice and juicy. I wouldn't be surprised, and that'd be good if he does it. I wouldn't be surprised if Esau says, you know what, you get this chick, you're going to erase all the debts. But while the system is still running the way it's running. But if you get this, we'll erase all the debts, plus we'll add extra 7 G's on it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys, they don't believe that, so why not get it? Right? All right, bless up, brother. Bless up, right? You understand what I'm saying? What?
It says,
I didn't hear you. What? Somali. No, Israel. Israel's always up, brother. Israel. The Israelites. Well, we're not talking about those people. We're talking about us, the Israelites. Go ahead, man. He's bugged out. I think he's a Jake anyway. I think so.
verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night. And they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
Right. You just lucky Apostle Ricard was here. Apostle Ricard was here. Shit. And he likes the muscle guys. He likes the muscle. He likes those guys. Okay, I heard him say. You know, the muscle guy. He likes the muscle. You know? Because tough. Go ahead, bro.
The second Ezra 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said,
trust me, you go to the boxing, you learn that doesn't mean anything. It's about being limber and quick. That don't mean nothing, but you look, the guy looks skinny as hell. The way he's hitting is like, oh my goodness, it'll kill you. Right? The guy's all big and all slow. Okay, buddy. Go ahead.
big guys have more like coordination.
A lot of them. There's certain of them that could.
Second Ezra 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So he's getting ready to come visit the earth. All right. But and how do we know he's going to come? Based on the prophecies and the signs. Okay. Let's get the last scripture. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and 1. And it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest shall begin to visit the world which he made.
That's it. All right. He's getting ready to visit the world, man. He's getting ready to visit this earth with judgment. Okay. And we got to look, and the Lord told us to look at the signs, man. All right. Which says Ezra, but I mean the Lord told us also to look at the signs. You know. He said, you hypocrites, you can discern the skies and when it's going to rain, but you can't discern the times. So, that makes you a hypocrite. If you don't know the prophecies, you're a hypocrite. If you're talking like the Lord is dealing with you, you don't know the prophecies, you're a hypocrite. You got something? You got something? Bring it on up.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
I see some fine Americans too. There's certain they exist. Not a lot of them they exist. Go ahead.
But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren beloved of the Lord, because the Most High had from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
That's it. He chose us. He chose us to also understand his prophecies. With that, we're going to close up. We'll give all praises, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach
All right, double R to the apostle, the elders of great millstone citations. Much of respect to Rakim out there pushing this word out. Truth and sincerity. Shalom. Shemai. Allah. Yahweh.
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 Shemai.
Yahweh.
Kwam Yashala. I know that brother. Guy Garments from Boswell.